So we start. So we started off just before that, we were talking about various creative tools and creative approaches that you can use to collect your data, or even not just collect your data, to do research, and various creative methods. That's alternative methods. That's what we discussed. And then we started looking a bit more into details in terms of the approach that you take to analyze your data in terms of qualitative analysis, and went through lots of slides, skipped lots of slides at the same time. But in the end, we have some specific discussions regarding when you collect the data, because they can be in image format, audio, video, or even not their textual format. And we mentioned things around not diluting your data too much by simply trying to paraphrase, especially at the point of data collection. But by all means, if you have a way of recording the data, you make use of recording the data. And then, of course, you can paraphrase on the side as you do so. But that's just mostly for yourself, because you don't want to introduce bias into the data collection process itself. So you can actually go back to the data and analyze it. Does this sort of sound like things we're familiar with, been through in the past few weeks? I was expecting somebody to say a yes or no or something. Is that a yes or no? Or people cannot hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, can hear.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I think that I say yes. Right. As long as you can hear me and you've not lost me, I'm more than happy. Right. So pretty much that's bits we've covered, and we just want to look a bit further into details by looking at a tool that's available to us. I'm not going to give you like sample data and other things that you can generate test content yourself. You can actually search for some data and other things to play with as well. But we want to go through, I think NVIVO is one of the softwares that we can use to analyze qualitative data. So we talked about various options last time in the slide when we had a look. But the good thing here is that through our Nelson account or login details, hey, Zach, how you doing?
Morning. Yeah, fine. How about you?
I'm good, thanks. Right, so I would encourage you to do exactly the same thing I'm about to do, unless you already have NVIVO installed. We just simply want to look at a software tool that we can use to analyze qualitative data. And like Michael said, he will not be talking quite a lot today. And in the process of doing this, so I'll carry on. Put the link in the chat window for the benefit of everyone who wants to get back to it. So I'll put stuff in the chat window now. You can open the link. It will take you to a software, something as something. Do you have it? You have it. You have it. You have it. You have it. Have you received the link? Is it me who can't hear, or people are just shy to turn on their microphone to talk to me so I know what's happening on their side?
Yeah, we got the link.
Well, that's good. I really just want to know so I don't keep carrying on by myself.
Oh.
Thanks for letting me know, Zach. So if I transfer, I do the same on my side. Luckily, the machine I'm using do not have it installed. You've noticed that it will ask for the university login details, and I have sort of safely moved mine to the side because we do have someone who is interested in cybersecurity in the classroom. So I will log in. If you open it, please log in using your uni details. I'll do the same from my side. So I'm just basically logging in now. And by what I mean by your uni details is the details that you use to access Nelson, please. So I'm doing two-factor authentication right now. And please, after you log in completely, I know people are just joining in now, so I'm going to paste the copy and paste the link in the chat just in case they did not receive it. Please, after you log in, just put done in the chat window or something, or I don't know, show emoji so I know that at least we are making progress to a certain point. Brilliant. So I've got a few done. Is there anybody else? If I've got 3 or 2, then I can carry on. I'm aware I'm using a different sound source input today. If you lose me in terms of sound, if you see my lip moving and you're not hearing anything, just let me know.
So from in my side, it's showing that didn't work.
You need the login details for Nelson, the one for the library one. Easy. Right. So basically, this takes you to some of the softwares that the university give you access to, or your student details give you access to in terms of licensing software. If you want to use the Office 365, I wouldn't go through here. I would just simply type www.office.com. If I go, it will probably take me somewhere. Then you use the same details to log in through here. Then it will just give you access to the latest Office for you to install. I mean, I can try now if I'm logged in. Yeah. And it should pop up for me. And you have the install Office option there. And it will give you access to all the Office versions. By the way, I'm using Mac. So if you feel that you won't get it on Mac, my version is Mac. So people using Windows is even a lot easier. But we are the same Adobe softwares. The company Adobe, not Acosmate Adobe. Right. So we are interested in NVIVO, right? So people may pronounce it differently. That's how I pronounce mine. And straight on, I've got Mac, so I want to download the Mac version, right? If you have Windows, you want to target the Windows version to download. So I'll download it now. Actually, let me do something. I'll go back and I'll just hold down the control and select download. So or you can just right click and open in a new tab if you want. So that takes me to the shared drive. I want to try this. Let's see if this will work for you, Sanjana, and those who are struggling to get access. Try to see whether this will take you straight to the link without asking for.
Yes, please record.
All right. Can I?
No.
So you can try to open from here. I've got Mac version. If it is zip for you, you may need an archiver or WinRAR or WinZip or something to open it. So I'll just click download. All right. So if you're using Windows, can I double check? Vaishnav, are you using?
Yeah,
Windows?
using Windows.
Okay, so Vaishnav, pause on that one and I'll send you a separate. So I'll just open my software and the rest are stuff you know already, which is installation stuff. I'm not interested in that. I need to go to my downloads to get it. So anyway, I'm going to my downloads to find the software. You've got your version. You want to start with installation. Oh, where is it? In my case, I have to unzip it and I'm just using the archive utility to unzip it. If you're a Mac user, definitely you know what's expected. I'm just simply going to double click to start the installation process from my side. Give it some time. Just bear with me as I share my whole screen with you. I'm not sure what I shared my whole screen with you, so that's fine. Do we all have it downloaded at least, or do most of us have it downloaded at least? Yes? Does anyone have it downloaded? I know, silence. Yeah. So I need to, again, provide my security details, which will come up in a few seconds, and I'll sort it out and bring it again. I need to search for what? NVIVO. Enable that. Close it. Okay. Okay, finally, time to go on, move on. You can read through the license if you want. And at this point, it's asking for, please do not go for the 14-day trial. You've got a license that is valid until, I'm getting some messages. I'll read the messages in a second if you bear with me after a few minutes, right? So if I go back here, hopefully I've still got recording on. Yep. So if I go back here, you notice that both the Windows and the Mac versions have the same license key. And the license, I believe, is valid until somewhere in December. So at least you get enough time to use it. And I have verified with IT, and they have told me that at some point a new license will be generated, and basically it's just a license for short period, and you just get a new license to upgrade or activate your software. So I've copied the license, and I just want to copy paste it across, and I'm going to go through next as well. Then you'll be required to fill in these details. I'm just going to sort out mine as soon as possible, and hopefully that will sort out things. Oh, yeah, your microphone is still on.
Not me.
Oh, okay. Somebody, your microphone is still on. Yep, so that takes care of the installation and activation for me. I'll just do this. I just want to disable mine. You can enable yours if you want. Yep. Please put done in the chat window when you reach this point.